I'm Secret Agent Salty. The Federal Communications Commission of the United States of America issued me a call sign number. That is K40GO. With me, I've got something that I'm going to save the world with. This is a all-band, all-mode receiver, and it's amazing. I'll go over this before this video self-destructs and tell you all about this amazing spy receiver. Now, my love for counter-espionage and saving the world with radios didn't just start yesterday. I was born into this life way back in the 60s when I first had my Agent Zero M radio.
You probably think I'm just an ordinary guy, but in the sinister world of counter-espionage, I'm known as Agent Zero M. Interesting equipment in counterintelligence, like this portable radio. Supposing I'm here in Monte Carlo, trapped by enemy agents, I'd play it cool. Just want to hear a little music.
After that, I graduated to a little more of an upgrade. It was the Get Smart pen radio. Every secret agent that was living in the 60s had to have this. It was amazing. What was it? Well, it was basically just a crystal AM set with a tiny headphone that you could listen to all kinds of great AM radio with. I really liked mine, and I enjoyed watching Get Smart.
86, your mission is simple. Find chaos and destroy it. Get Mr. Big, rescue Professor Dante, and bring back the Inthermo.
Hey, the 70s came, and I matured a little bit. While all the other kids had that James Bond wristwatch, I had the Panasonic Panapet 70. This thing was amazing. I still got one. I actually have a couple, but I was tuning in on this. But all the other kids had the cool James Bond radio. Well, guess what? Roger Moore was my James Bond in the 70s and always will be. And I liked it. All kidding aside, guys, playing around with these things and stuff, radios like this, we all, as kids from my age, remember the Bond. Hey, I'm still a major, I mean super major Jason Bourne fan. I love watching all the Jason Bourne movies and things. This is the Si4732 Mini Radio from Guzizu. I want to go over, I think it's a cool, I'm calling it a toy. It's really not a toy, but it's a cool little radio. I'll go over all the details on it. We'll hook it up and play with it and see how it works here. All kidding aside, this thing's amazing. Let's check it out. Okay, let's check out I don't do unboxings. Let's check out what came in the box though. Got the radio itself. Got a really cool little broadband. It says here 9.9 kilohertz to 181 megahertz loop antenna. That's cool. It did come with a telescopic whip antenna and a USB to USB-C. This is for charging and also for, you can update the firmware on this thing. This thing is really cool. Let's go ahead and hook an antenna up to it. Oh, one other thing too, SMA. So I can put an adapter on it if I want to boot SMA to BNC or BNC to SO239, whatever. You could use this, and we may do that in a second at my home base ham antenna outside. But let's, to start with, I'll just go through some of the features of this little thing. And the chip in it is really cool because it's a high sensitivity Si4732 chip. And it is, along with that chip, there's another chip in there. It is the ESP32 is what it's called here. I'm looking over my notes on this side. And like I said, high sensitivity chip. A lot of great receivers are made with this. But this was kind of cool. So I've already charged it. We'll just cut it on here and let it boot up. Oh, there we go. You can see the battery on it. I love this. And everything's menu driven. Volume-wise, not the greatest, but you can hook an external speaker up to it. It's got a little small speaker in the back. Let's go over here and hit the menu. There's volume. And you see where you go up. I found probably around 50-ish, and you just kind of get a little distorted. We'll hit the menu again. Let's go up to band. And like what I'm trying to show you is everything in here is menu driven for sure. And why am I missing bandwidth? As you can see, all the things that can be done with it. Really cool band. Let's go, let's check out. I would have loaded this. There's FM. This also RDS on it. As you can see, this is my local 93.7 Bob FM. I'm going to have to get off of here in a minute before they start playing some music. But This thing will pick up everything from long wave at 153 kilohertz all the way up to 108, the FM broadcast band as well. As you see, tuning wise, pretty cool. Let's go over to another band. Let's try the AM broadcast band, or we could go to all, I believe. You can see the ham bands in there as well. We'll check that out in just a minute. And here we are on the AM broadcast band. Let's check this out. 790. That's amazing. I can hear 740 here early in the morning, which is a very distant station. It's a good. It's picking up well. 790 should come in pretty good here. There you go. Our local, one of our local news talk stations. Really good reception with that little antenna there. But let's go. 850 is another one.
Many Republicans are raising alarms about
you can hear it with that little speaker.
Campaigns, but if you ask the man who has the job right now, Governor Glenn Youngkin says he's confident.
There you go. So I don't want to go into politics here this morning, but really cool that you can do that. Another cool thing too is I can take that with an adapter, any antenna. You can look basically with that SMA. There's adapters for everything. This is going to a BNC, and then to my other. I'm trying not to wreck everything here. So from here, with my ham base antenna, actually pretty good reception on a medium wave with that. Let's go, you can listen, this thing's really for international shortwave, but let's just go take a quick peek and show you that it'll also receive the ham bands. Here we go on the 40 meter band. Pretty cool. Now I did have to hit, as you can see, there's volume. You go up and you go mode, and then I can go from AM to lower sideband if we go there. So hearing a few QSOs on there, not a lot going on in 40 meters. You can hear it though. So if you want to listen to the ham bands, very capable of doing it with sideband as well. I think this thing is more suited for listening to international shortwave, but really cool that you can play around and do a lot with different antennas as well. So really cool little toy. I love this thing, and I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. For as inexpensive as it was, it's a great little toy to play with. Of course, this one was sent to me by GOOZEEZOO. Thank you guys so much. I had my eyes on one of these and when they reached out to me, but really cool little plastic. Looks like it's, I would say it's plastic, 3D printed case. Nice little knob on it. Everything's done with a knob, as you can see. The USB for firmware, 3.5 millimeter for charging and for external speaker as well. So there you go. There it is. There is the Si4732 Mini Radio from GOOZEEZOO. Well, there you go. The Si4732 Mini Radio from GOOZEEZOO. They sent me this thing, and I'm so happy. It's so cool. I'm going to play with it. Travel with it, man. You can put it in your pocket, whatever. But great. If you're interested in one of these, they're not very expensive either. I'll put a link to where this came from, and you can pick one up and play with it and solve your own spy mysteries with it and have some fun with it. It's a fun little radio. Anyway, until next time, I'm Salty Walt, or Agent Walt. Call sign K4OGO. Stay salty, my friends, and stay out of trouble.